Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Timberborn. Today we are on the Emberpelts series. I think it's the only series going on right now, but maybe I have started another one too by the time this is released. But the thing is, we are on cycle 23, day 22. On day 23, the bad tide will go away. And as you can see over here, this is almost done. It's gonna be done with the evaporation, and we can definitely use this. All right. Today's goal is to actually go through all of these and start filling it up. That's gonna be the goal. Hmm. As we need to get over there, let's just go fast forward for the time being. I'm gonna build another turbo station. Something around this. Yeah, there we go. And we can probably get over here. We don't need tubers all the time, but we can do something like that, 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 and I think we can do that. Yeah, so that will be built over there. Let's use the path all the way over here because this is our goal from the episode 1, right? I also need to go over here. For this, I think it will be appropriate to use. Mm, wait a second. Okay. We can go something like that. Come on. Now, there we go. Uh-huh. Since this is the same height, we can opt to do that. And as we look at that, okay, I think it is gonna be worth it to just go over here. How do I do it? Probably go something like that. Um, will they be able to? I don't know. Maybe that's not the best way to do it. But what we can do is actually make sure that we can get up there. How would I do that? I mean, so annoying. But okay, for the time being, let's just take the tubers there so that they can start doing it. Cannot connect it over here. Let's just go all the way over here. Nope, nope, did not want that. You boys, oh, come on, man. Bit annoying that they try to attach above. There we go, and all the way over here. Maybe have another one over here, a station. There we go. Yeah, with that, it should do it. So this is cycle 24, day 1. Today's goal is to basically, I think these are all connected, if I'm not wrong. So right now we're making 2682 and the demand is half of it. So that means they should all be working properly. That's fine. Yes, we are drilling through it. What is happening? Dirt, is it full? It is indeed getting closer to being full. What about this? Probably not gonna be this episode. Also I said next episode is gonna be bots, actually. So be it. Okay, let's do that. For bots, we do need a lot of things. How am I gonna do this? Why? It's too far from a dress stick. Come on. Okay, let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that. And not the best way to get over here, but this should do. There we go. And after that, they should be able to do all of that. Fill that with dirt all the way. Am I gonna make the same level or am I gonna That is interesting. Let's think for a second. Okay, let's think for a second. I definitely want to get rid of all of that. Do you have logs? We do have logs. Okay. Since we're struggling to get all the logs, instead of like, okay, mark for demolition, unmark for demolition. Let's do that. Let's do that. And instead, what we're gonna do is actually cut it down. There we go. Cut it down all the way. All of these. Hmm, can I do that? Yes, I can do that. Every single one of them counts. And right now, the food situation is not bad. It's not. We're not struggling. So if we look at the raw food, seems like we are good with beets, good with bell pepper. Canola oil is nice. Corn is okay. Um, what else? Maple syrup is good. Everything else is good. Over here, apples. Apples are struggling. Even with all of these, okay, they're gonna produce some apples soon. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Um, I'm gonna slowly start to demolish these. There we go. There we go. And this will slowly start picking it up. That's fine. It seems like we have a drought approaching soon. This is filled up, so that means this should start to flow this way. Okay. All right. What kind of construction are you doing right now? What is our builder doing? Okay, let's just grab one of you. Um, so these needs to be built one at a time, so it's not gonna be any faster than it can be right now. Okay, that's all right. So the only thing we're struggling is apples. Uh, raw food. Berries we don't need it. Seems like radishes have no storage. Radishes, eh? Hmm. Do need apples and radishes. Two different kind of food. Other than that, what do we have? What are these? Tomatoes? Okay, tomatoes are also struggling. Hmm. I mean, I don't know what exactly to put a farmhouse. Hmm. Okay, I did mark it for cutting, but there is not a single lumberjack flag. For the time being, I'm just gonna put one over here. I'm also gonna do this and put a stairs just to get that one. There we go. Other than that, it seems to be all right. Let's look at this. Radishes, tomatoes, those both are bad. Wheat, canola, and corn. Okay. What about the presses over here? Um, what is happening? Let's click on them. Corn is barely making it. Beets are okay. All of them are okay for the time being. Okay, this could be changed, but I think it's okay. Let's look at this. Corn juice, tomato juice. All right. Interesting. What is happening? Oh, you are not connected. That is completely my fault. Okay. With that being placed over there, okay, that's gonna be cut down. Trees. Trees are depleting really, really fast. Okay, that makes me want to expand it. Have another one over here somewhere. Uh, tree farm, eh? It is necessary. We do have a lot of population. But what about over here? Are they growing? Okay, they are growing slowly. Are they meant to be cut? They are meant to be cut. Okay, it seems like the builders are doing the job. So we'll start. Uh, let's do that. I think they can get all of that. Those two, that two. Slowly, it is gonna fix itself. Hmm, what else can we do? Science is slowly creeping up, and since okay, let's see. I think building another one is the way to go. Just go and add a number cruncher. Is it gonna attach? Nope. But we can do something like that. Get a power shaft. There is no rust to it, but that would do. All right. Trees are barely okay for the time being. Gonna be a drought soon. Seems like you are out of jobs. All right. This has been cleared. There is no water plants, I assume, in this one. Nope. So is this been cut? Okay. What I'm gonna do is actually add some land over here. Not everywhere. I think I'm gonna add it over here. So it is probably going to be something like that. Wait a second. It has to be a square. So something like that. Um. Uh-huh. There we go. Something like that, and everything else can be filled up. There we go. Mhm. Um. Let it be nighttime. I don't want anyone to be stuck. Wait a second. Nighttime, please. Okay, come on. Why is it so slow? But look at builders like doing it. It's really good. All right, come on, go to the bed. Continue doing range. Some of them are injured. That's fine. Okay. I need to delete it, guys. Just get to your home. You guys are too. Okay, someone is gonna do the silly billy on there. No, enough, enough, enough. Can you not? Good. All right. That would mean. All right. That would mean we can do one of these number. What happened? I cannot reach. That is fine by me. That can be deleted. Add. There we go. Aha. Look at that. It seems like we have 21 days. Are we gonna be having a problem? Nah, we're not gonna. That is fine. Seems like they have gone over here and started building it, which is really fun. Okay. What am I gonna do over here? Nope. I guess they can reach everything. Yeah, there we go. With three of them over there, they should be able to do all the things. All right. It would actually not be a bad idea to go to T-Boys, small T-Boy station. Can I rotate it? Okay, there we go. We can do something like that. There we go, and a lumberjack flag over here. Why not? That should do it too. Let's just mark it for cutting. It is already. So there we go. Okay, this has to be built first so that actually they can get off. That's fine. They're gonna do that. Hmm. Definitely do not need these two extra. Seems like metal production is fine for the time being, but we do need to unpause one of these. I think 5 is enough for the time being. It is a super efficient one. Scrap metal, nothing, bricks, and that. Okay, I think we can afford to have 5. One beaver doing nothing. Injury is 6, but we have more hospital beds. That should be all right. And what is happening? Okay, look at that. All right, so they can either, what are these? To extract, I don't think we need to do that. 5 each. There we go. It is a bit far away. 101. Huh. I assume this is gonna fix it. Alright. Prepare for the thing. There we go. We're gonna go. I think it's gonna be for farm. Nope. Fluid dump over here. There we go. Something like that. And we're gonna have a thing over here. Aha, look at that. He's doing that. There we go. Get a farmhouse. Uh, could be here. And at the same time, we do need a storage. I'm gonna get a water storage over here. There we go. Aha. So you guys are sacked. So are you. And so are you. It is still far away. It says 75. But a connection. Hmm, interesting. Because over here it is 57. It's quite far away. We have added that. But if there was a way to add it all the way over here. What is this? This is for logs. Could definitely connect this. Alright, let's just do it. Yep, just do it. And this is not even fast forward. Alright, we do have the special tunnels, right? The tunnel tube is. I believe it will be something like that. And over here, we're gonna go mark just for demolition. There we go. Um, yep, and that too. Get all of that, and we can add those two. That will make it so much easier to travel. Logs still struggling. Um, what is it? Huh? Uh, okay. This has to be built. Here we go. And you know what? This could be an underground one. And look at that. Are they not on range too far away? Some paths should help. There we go. They're slowly building it. That is fine. It's gonna be a lot of radishes. Also, I wanna do some apple trees too over here. Would that be okay? Having an apple tree somewhere around here. Hmm. Did not cut down that. I'll add another one over here. It's a massive area. Um, we can genuinely do that actually. Let's see. Hmm. What exactly am I gonna do this? Over here probably. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Uh, probably. Oh, that will be. Wait a second. One, two, three. Yeah, that will be nice. Yeah, something like that. And why not? We can fill this up all the way over here. There we go. Seems like a couple of things we can do over here. First, let's just set it up. I assume it is going to be like so. Get a fluid dump over here. Which one is it? This is it. There we go. And also, it's gonna be a forester. Something like that. Hmm. Hmm. Probably something like that. And a deforestation. That works. Why not? Then, okay, how else can we do it? We do need a gather flag. Gather flag over here. I mean, something like that. Don't want to waste it. There we go. And a tank with water on it. It will be water going to be obtained. This will be water going to be obtained. Isn't connected to a path, which is oh fuck. I'm gonna actually build it again. There we go. Make some water and what do you mean? Make some water and obtain it. There we go. Wow, time is going really fast. All right, it seems like we're ready to plant. So get rid of that. Okay, everything seems all right. You are not cutting that tree. Why is that? Okay, we can do that. So how far it can go? All the way over there. It's a bit unfortunate we cannot do anything about it. So it's gonna be that, right? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Something like that. That is fine. Now we do need some of the radishes over here. The corn is okay. We're gonna do radishes all the way over here. There we go. There we go. Maybe one more row. Then the other row is gonna be tomatoes. Actually, there we go. Tomatoes it is, and obviously we'll need more corn too. This should help it. Maybe a little bit more tomatoes and a little bit more radishes. Okay, I see that. And more corn is never gonna hurt anybody. There we go. All right, this has been built, so they can do all of that. Still, wow, already done. Okay. Okay, for the time being, I'll let you be there. Are you guys building it? Wow, that is taking a long time, huh? We do need this. Okay, that's working. That's working. That's fine. But look at the frames. I'm getting 13 frames. What do you mean I'm getting 13 frames? Oh no, strippy. Interesting. Is it because that I have so many viewers? It's not gonna work like that. But bear with me. Um, you do not need to be there. Okay, they're slowly doing that. You can have more over there. Absolutely. It seems like a lot of injured viewers. Okay, before we forget everything, okay, this is not going up. I'm gonna pause you for the time being, and we're gonna go to science, and we're gonna make some bots. What I have been doing is like we need okay, so bots has to be on the industrial area over here. which I've already prepared, by the way. Probably going to be one, two, three. That's three bot parts. Um, Probably gonna need more. Uh-huh. Seems like we need to get rid of some of the scaffolding over here. Get rid of all of that. Alright, and it seems like we can get away with doing something like that. So go all the way over here, here. And what I like to do actually for the bots is like have assembler on top of it. Like something like that. One, two, and three. Obviously they won't have, okay, wait a second. Maybe we made a mistake. Wait a second. Wait a second. Uh-huh. How are we gonna get the, okay. We're actually gonna have this going on. And this has to be the highest priority first. There we go. Then as soon as that is built, what we can do is get another bot part factory. There we go. I think this connects, right? There we go. And a assembler. Looks like this is done. Another bot part factory over here. I think that should do it. I'm not gonna add any more though. There we go. So this one is going to be for, okay, one is enough. For limbs we need at least two or maybe three at this point, and heads over here. There we go. So now we also need storage for it, right? What am I gonna do for storage? Yeah, I think this is gonna be enough. I don't think we'll need like the massive ones yet. uh, since we are not adding anything over here, these two would be nice. Okay, what would you need? You would need planks and gears. I assume, oh no, they don't go here, do they? Gears could be here. Nah. Yep. I think for limbs we need to have it over here, and gears, I think, yeah, that should work. Since this is on the second story, just can do one of these number. There we go. Which means, hmm, how am I gonna do this? Uh, Could work is we go like this. That would mean we need this. There we go. Connect it all the way over here. There we go. And this should be all connected. Why is this not been built yet? Come on. Ah, can I get that done, please? Okay, another one, please. Uh-huh. Great. That has to be done over here. As soon as I see that being built, I'm gonna add it. Okay, now they have to go to sleep, really? Come on, somebody. Don't be lazy. Huh, beavers. They just do what they want to do. And look at that. We have full storage of water, and it seems like 15 days is still remaining. We should see an improvement over here. We should see more radishes. Seems like there is no storage for it. That is fine. Okay, early morning. Come on, someone do it. Not that bad. There we go. Nope. There we go. And there we go. These are gonna be for chassis. All right. Also, I didn't check the power, huh? 150, 250. Wow. 150 times 4. There's 600 over there. And times 3 is 750. Wow. So it's gonna be at least, what is that? 1350. So right now, how much are we making? We're not even supplying the demand, huh, at this point. All right. Any problem? It seems like we do need another of the engine right now. Where is it? This one. Hmm. Actually, I mean, I could extend it, but yeah, this won't work. But this will work actually. So go all the way over here and that, and yep, that should be done pretty much immediately. That's done. We have a lot of campfires, and look at that. They're slowly building it. Too far from a district, really, because you haven't built that. Um, we can have one of these. Why not? All right. It seems like 18 beavers. That is going down. Everything is not that great. Hmm. You are making no, because nothing has been built. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at that. What is happening? Huh? What do you mean? That do not need to be prioritized. This is already prioritized. Why is no one? Okay, this has to be a little bit higher priority. So does this. Add some water, and these are gonna be, I think, at this point, just apple trees actually. Yep, just normal apple trees. There we go. There we go. That should be more than enough. The funny thing is, can they access it? I do not know. But what can we do? Oh shit. I mean, there is literally no other way than to do a little blast over here. Probably somewhere around here. There we go. How are we doing over here? This can hold, wow, it can hold 1200 water. Gonna prioritize this always actually. There we go. If we have this, these are absolute. We do not need this whatsoever. I'm gonna get rid of all of you. There we go, there we go. This makes no sense too. We can get rid of that later on. For the time being, that is okay. Look at that. Also, I'm gonna pause one of you. Do I need water? No, I'm just gonna pause one of you. That has been built. Perfect. So next, are they gonna build this? That's the thing, huh? I guess that's more priority than these. At this point, we don't need to build that. That is fine. Also, what we can do is do the same thing on the other side. So that, and over here it's going to be the levy tubers. Aha. Now that should work. Something like, huh? How do I do it? Oh no, going to go from the side, eh? There we go. That didn't work as planned. Um, that should work. Fine. But that is going to take a lot of time. Seems like we do not have any beavers remaining, but seems like 13 are injured. Alright, what about the radishes? Are they getting better? We do need a storage for it, and we do need a way to get down over here, which I think will be done like this. Okay, let's look at this side of the map. Not enough beavers. Once we see a bot, I think that's when we end the episode. What is happening? You are making that. A lot of gears over there. Request material. That is fine. All right. Do we have any of this? Where is it so? I don't know. It doesn't show anywhere. That means okay. I guess for the time being, both of you can be paused. We only need one. Bot limbs. Okay, 7 have been done. Heads. No chassis. Eh? We've been slow. Oh, actually, chassis takes 18 hours. Limbs are fine. Another limb. Okay, maybe this will be chassis actually. And the head is also 18 hours, but we only need one. Okay, at this point we need, wow, we need, eh? Okay, it is one, it's just like showing two. That's fine. This is fuel, which is over here. That can be transferred perfectly fine. Oh wow, we haven't actually connected this. Um, how am I gonna do this? Okay, tunnels, tunnels, tunnels. Go all the way over here. Go all the way over here. Then that would mean these are gonna be normal or the levies one. Doesn't really matter though. How do I do it? First, get rid of the resources. Increase the priorities. At least we're gonna make it way better. Right now it is 62 and this is actually 85. So way to do that, and now we can get the tubeways, like simple as that. That would mean we can actually get rid of the bridge. I do like the bridge though. Okay, slowly been built. By tomorrow in game time we should be able to do it. Looks so weird, but we can add path on top of it. Actually really annoying. Okay, if we look at a beaver, let's go 51, is 12. It seems like everything is good. Wildfire is not there, nutrients, everything is nice. Campfire, not enough campfire. Interesting. Contemplation spot, not really there. Gotta make more of them. Tribute to ingenuity and wonder of fire. Okay, and none of the Calcer and Scratcher are here. Alright, we do need a fun district somewhere. I don't really know what it's gonna be, but see, wow, look at the logs. We're struggling with logs. Can you reset? Yep, you can. But you can't plant. Oh. Um, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. It seems like okay. Get rid of that. Get a stairs over here. Do I want a connection? Probably not. Something like that. Just gonna have it over here, and it's gonna be more apple trees. Nope, not there. Definitely not there. More apple trees over here. Get all this tree. That. Yeah, that should do it. You can also do one over here. And since we're already adding a stairs over there, why not make it easier to go over there too? There we go. Trees, more apple trees. Those are apples, right? Okay, there we go. Now this should solve the apple thing. Seems like you cannot reach there or you cannot plant there. One of those. Apple trees over here. Alright, you cannot plant it over here too, huh? Ah, just barely out. That's fine. Maybe have another lumberjack. The forester over here. Don't really know. And look at that. Are we making our first bot? I think we already have a bot. Perfect. I'm gonna do this, and this is going to be for bots. There we go. And this is going to be for bots too. Okay, let me see. It seems like we have all everything we need. Chassis, bots, everything is done. We have one chassis. Can we transfer it right now? That I do not know. Wait a second. Are we? Do we not have any scrap metal? Okay, this needs to be unbuzzed now. Injured. They're still injured. So I assume it's because of this. Okay, that needs to be there. All right. What would a bot need? A bot will need what? I have no idea. It takes fuel, control tower, and lubricants. I think we're gonna tackle that next episode. But for the time being, what I'm gonna do, because all the bots are gonna be working over here, I'm gonna make some tanks. Bigger ones? Probably not. Maybe, hmm, maybe these? These are like, what's the capacity? 1200. Yeah, sure. That would be nice. And that looks nice too. So it says we need fuel, which is that, and we also need lubricant, which we are not making at this point. I assume lubricants are made the same way like this. Uh, Fuel, we can make fuel, also we can make lubricants. Okay, let's see. If we add more of these over here, and if I were to go to, what exactly is that? Science? Uh, yes, a refinery. That would be for lubricants. And do I need a massive storage for that? Probably. And look at that, it looks good. Lubricant over there. We have that we're in. There we go. Storage, the massive one. Thank you. These are gonna be for the lubricants. I think that is gonna be for supply. Alright, fuel is still there, so that's fine. But for the pots, we do need lubricants, which I'm gonna add on little quantity all over the place. Lubricants gonna be obtained. That should do it. That should do the trick. And actually, this is not a bad place to add another lubricants. or fuel actually. Wait a second. Small. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. It's going to be fuel in. There we go. So, to sum up the episode, actually made a lot of progress, but look at the timber, the logs. They're struggling. Maybe make this underground and make sure this is all planted too. But I don't think that is gonna be a problem anytime soon though, because I believe these trees are almost done. That's 8 each actually. So, but a levee needs 1.5 trees. These are not been cut down yet, because look at that. Do not have enough beaver, but that's a lot of trees. At least 10. I can count at least 10 over here, maybe 10 over here. That's nice. This is not even been started. Too far away for some reason. It's oh wow, really? I think they cannot. Oh yeah. Before I forget, flip it. Yeah, that should do it. That was my fault actually. All right. It seems like that is still going on. 7.7 days. We have lots of water. I don't think we need to worry about it anytime soon. Still flowing. This probably is absolute. We don't need it over here. How much do we have for canola oil? What exactly it is actually? Canola oil. We do have it. Can we empty it and make sure it's lubricant over there, something like that, and make it into lubricant? Not that we're making it right now. There we go, and just obtain it. So for the lubricant part, which is going to be where exactly? If I can find it, they're making it. So what's the point? Canola oil extract, fine resin that will make lubricant. Okay, that's fine. We do have Beaver over there that is obtained. We have one of you working over here. That makes a lot of it. That's fine. Seems like we have two bots. Slowly going to remove. There we go. Right now, what are you working? Two bots, they both are working over here. And actually, I'm gonna do that and that. Okay, 18 of them. These are not been built yet. So, head. How many head do we have? None actually. Two over here, one over there. With two bots, takes 36 hours to do that. Interesting. Almost done though. Alright, as they start to make all of that, this should just solve itself. That should not be a problem. Okay, seems quite good to end the episode over here. We did manage to fulfill our goal. Seems like not enough logs. That is interesting. Okay, we see more logs being over here. Okay, it gotta be a normal priority. They're not cutting down trees. There we go. Just take some time. Wow, imagine they didn't. Oh, we don't have logs, so yeah. And look at the science, we're fine. And actually, I'm gonna unlock it for these. Takes 1000 science. Right now, we don't have it, so the beavers have to do it. But after that, I think it's fully automatic. We don't need to worry about anything. Not much. Are you working? Nope. We have two workers, and they're making one beaver, which is gonna be soonest. And as they do it, let's just go to the other episode. Yep. This episode we managed to get the bots working. I know we need the control tower and we need to work on the logistic. Everybody gets like the lubricant and the fuel. And for the beavers, we do need to make all the wonder. Oh, we need to start on the wonder on the next episode actually. And good news, I have already edited the first episode, so it should be somewhere coming week. Today is July 6th, so you should be seeing before July 10 actually. So all I need to make is a quick thumbnail and just upload it. Actually, just upload it, just make it public. Uh, Today is Sunday. I think I'm gonna make another episode, like this, edit it out. So if I do that, there should be at least 2 months of content for the time being. And it seems like we have this is actually going to be episode 10 or 11, and by episode 12 we should be able to have the wonders going on, and by 15 or 16 or maybe 20, depending on how long it takes, it should solve itself. And as always, thank you for watching. I have to go have my lunch. Actually, it's 4 o'clock and I'm hungry. Bye bye.